Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is uh, a video to explain in few simple words what exactly the National Security Association is, why created, when and how, and what exactly are the topics that we cover today. So, um, ISA, as we call it, um, created back in 1972 in Cyprus from um, law enforcement operatives. They tried um, to make um, let's say a communication channel in order to communicate, to exchange ideas and everything, with other law enforcement members around the world. And unfortunately, a year later, a war started by after the invasion of the Turkish forces, and actually until 2000, they make many attempts um, to make it work again, but in 2012. Um, the existing ownership, like, let's call it like this, because these people, they paid some money, they had some expenses that we had to recover them. It wasn't a non-profit then, so actually we bought the rights of this association, and in 2012 um, entered in our group, in F group, as a part of our family. And since then, I am the president of the specific association. In 2017, I converted it to a Swiss official non-profit association approved by the Swiss government, the Swiss laws. And since then, we work without any financial support. Um, we operate mainly in research, and we have many scientific projects with purpose to reduce crime, to support victims, and to help the world um, to recover itself from the damages our generation created. These damages, um, created mostly by the Industrial Revolution, the last 150 years maybe, but also because of uh, crime evolution as well. Um, Modern technology, for example, internet, gave amazing results in communication. I can tell you that not long ago, but back in 2008, those that was living abroad, they had two options. One, it was to communicate through the only known voice over IP program then called Skype. So they had the option of Skype in order to communicate for free with many problems. It was a heavy, very heavy application for the internet speed we had then in our hands. And this program wanted to transfer voice and image as well, and video. So it wasn't the best program in the world then, but surprisingly it was working. And or you had to pay a fortune in order to communicate with your friends and family in another country. You had to pay something like $3,000-4,000 a month if you want to have an often, a communication daily basis and talk about many things with your people, colleagues or family and so on. This is changed now. We don't have this. We just need to pay only an internet connection, and we can use countless programs of voice over IP to communicate with the people around the world. We have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have all these beautiful applications that connect people around the world, but unfortunately connect also criminals around the world. They give advantages to criminals that before they didn't have them. So now we have a more intellectual, as we say, criminal, more sophisticated, a criminal who finished college, a criminal who knows how to code, a criminal who knows many things that in the past these persons will be, beautiful scientists, amazing scientists. And today they prefer this because this is the easy money and the benefits, the modern way of life and the values we the people spread around the world, which is luxury life, easy money, and beautiful people, and very good life. And I said very easy money. So these make people from the IT community, people that they can hack accounts, people that they can scam others to go to the electronic crime. And we have a new kind of problems in our bags, except the existing problems. So ISA makes programs especially for this reason, to support in a way law enforcement and justice system by creating less victims. So by informing potential victims, potential future victims from the new trends of cybercrime, and not only. From the reduction of the rest type of crime, we work also in a program, it's called the Second Chance Institute. It's not an institute as a legal structure, it's just a program, it's a wing of International Security Association that targets actually to provide to reduce crime by rehabilitating completely prisoners. So this means the program will start working with non-serious criminals. It means at the beginning, for sure, in the program will not be able to join child molesters, drug dealers, killers, murderers, and gang members, gang leaders actually, because it is possible a gang member also to join the program. Depends the sentence and depends the accusations and the penalties. So, and in this program, we will enforce the inmates to be productive. We will enforce them to work. We will enforce them to educate themselves with online and classroom programs we will offer. In order these people to get a second chance and to be completely rehabilitated. Whenever we prove them that the model of life we represent, it is way easier, much more exciting, and way more productive than to commit small crimes. And when we prove them that only the not so bright, not so smart people, they are offenders, I think we can have nearly 0 percentages of recidivism. We can keep all these and we can keep all these offenders away from prison in their future. We can make them useful people to themselves, first of all, to their families and the society. So everything can be just, some wishes, some beautiful theories that they don't have any application in real life. But allow me to tell you that this is not just a dream anymore. So we have already many researchers, and many researchers as well. And we have the first scientific results of what we are talking about. Not because we applied our program, because we didn't, but there are countries that already applied some parts of the program we suggest, not without ourselves to be, to collaborate with these countries at all. But we have countries like Norway, like UK, that they did serious programs, Cyprus as well. And there are also countries that they want to make changes, like Greece, for example. And in the World Summit of Prisons, as I call it at least, we had this communication, and I think we have many, and we will have soon many more countries that will be interesting for this program. So in general, I will say this is what we do in ISA. Nobody pays us to do it. What we do, we don't have any financial support from a government or from universities or from any other except actually ourselves. We self-supporting our expenses, and we have currently only volunteers and interns who help us in this work we do. Hopefully one day we will get some more support, and not for us, but in order the program to finish and start operating.